Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of my wonderful and juicy and delicious little subscribers out there. And I love you all so, and I hope that you're all super duper well, super duper wonderful and super duper delicious, and that life is treating you so deliciously wherever you are. Oh, you lads. So 3, 2, 1, my juicy little lads. Thank you, little lads. You're delicious and bright. Yes, they are, aren't they, my delicious little babies? Now then, it's around 20 past 7 p.m. in our neck of the woods in the old UK, and if it's raining, it's raining. It's absolutely effing bucketing it down, my delicious little babies. Anyway, there's no surprise, okay, my delicious little babies, that's that. But I've got to feed my beautiful little Barney the fox and you know, the beautiful little family and everything, so I must prepare that shortly because I'm cooking my beautiful little Ruby, my beautiful little Maisie, my beautiful little Barney, some mince and onions. Do you see what I mean? Then I'll just mix it, you know, in with little Barney's food because they like that. Okay, my delicious babies and little Rubes and little Maze, you know, they like the beef, you know. Anyway, my delicious little babies, sir, what do we got? This is just a shorter video, my delicious little babies, okay? Because I've got to do couple of star sounds this evening, so you know, because I haven't done any for days, have I, my delicious little babies? Anyway, and right, okay, so this is on BitChute, my delicious little babies. Now sometimes I do advertise this uploader, so search engine of your choice, my delicious little babies, and what you need to type in, it's 2 words into one: natural news, okay, then a space, you know, space bar, and BitChute, okay, my delicious little babies, and then you should reach your destination, okay. The video should read: depopulation was underway long before COVID. Okay, my delicious little babies, so I'm just going to repeat that again for you, okay. Depopulation was underway long before COVID, okay, my delicious little babies. Now then, you see, the thing is, for those of us there we are who already know this, we do, but it's really important, and this is why I give out information, you know, to do with videos, because this is, there we are, so super duper important, my delicious little babies, okay, just so that ones can see what has been done over these decades, my delicious little babies. But of course, if I go into things, you know, I mean, this will probably flag up just because I said COVID. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies, okay? You know, so that you can see what has been going on. Because the truth is, not for those delicious little babies who already know, I'm talking about the delicious little babies who are unaware of this. Okay, my delicious little babies, the fact of the matter is that once ones know, okay, I know that it is not very comfortable for anybody to want to hear it. No, it is not, but the fact is, this is, there we are, the truth of what is going on and what has been going on for decades and decades. There we are, decades, my delicious little babies, do you say, okay? It's actually, you know, very putrid, really putrid. Do you know what I mean, my delicious little babies? You know, the lengths that ones, shall we say, have gone to destroy as much of mankind as possible, my delicious little babies, okay? So please excuse me, I've just got to switch my dryer back on. I shan't be a moment. Okay, my delicious little baby, sorry, I just had to check that I was back then. I've just had to switch, sorry, excuse me, my dryer back on. Okay, so that's that one, okay. So really, my strong suggestion, would be that you please listen to this video. See how I stumbled there. Okay, my delicious little babies, and who's talking? His name is Mark Adams. So yeah, he does some bangs out some good videos. Does Mark Adams? But of course, with any of them, not in that way, not in that way. Now, finally this evening, well, I came across, I am going to tell you, there's one on YouTube, okay? And it's called, I forgot to write it down, who the uploader was, okay? My Delicious Little Babies, but it came up on my feed, and it's Scarborough, you know, Scarborough in our UK, My Delicious Little Babies, in 1960. Do you see what I mean, My Delicious Little Babies? And I tell you what, I used to go there when I was a little wee young little bairn. Do you see what I mean? Because we used to go to all those different places. There we are. Do you see what I mean, My Delicious Little Babies? Okay. So to me, you know, it was always a pleasure, lovely, because it's like a little seaside resort. Well, if you could see it then on YouTube, My Delicious Little Babies, okay, how it looked, and how super duper wonderful and beautiful that it was, My Delicious Little Babies, okay, then you just see, maybe, I don't know, you could then type in, you know, into the old space bar in YouTube, you know, what does Scarborough look like now? And, you know, well, it's disgusting, absolutely disgusting, but we all know who. Do you see what I mean? There we are, has caused this. Do you see what I mean, My Delicious Little Babies? Okay, they do not want anybody to have anything nice, or, you know, especially not our seasides, it seems, in our UK. Do you see what I mean, My Delicious Little Babies? So it was really lovely to watch. It was really lovely. I did click on the like for that. It was just so lovely to take a look at, you know what I mean? And especially as I've been there a number of times. I think, well, the last time I went there was 2015. My Delicious Little Babies, that was the last time I went there. And to Bridlington and Whitby. That's the last time I went, 2015. But yeah, I was going there from when I was a little baby. Do you see what I mean? Yes? Anyway, and the other thing I want to say, this came up on my feed, My Delicious Little Babies. I was going to put the video out, you know, tomorrow. And I just thought, no, I'm going to put it out tonight. I am. This uploader on YouTube, My Delicious Little Babies. This is probably, I'm going to be honest, probably a one-off, okay, My Delicious Little Babies, because I cannot see that, you know, that maybe, do you understand what I mean? So I feel it's going to be a one-off, My Delicious Little Babies, okay? Nothing personal or anything, okay? But like I said, with anybody, not in that way, not in that way. This uploader happens to have 184,000 subscribers, My Delicious Little Babies, so 184. Okay, My Delicious Little Babies. Now then, if you could please and thank you type into the space bar in YouTube, Michael Spicer, so it's Michael Spicer. Okay, My Delicious Little Babies, okay, as in, you know, spices, spicy. Okay, now, the video should read, My Delicious Little Babies, okay, airports are a stain on our society. So I will just repeat that again for you, My Delicious Little Babies. Airports are a stain on our society. Well, you see, the thing was, I was going to sort of, you know, scroll straight past it, My Delicious Little Babies, because I thought, oh, who's paying you? There we are, you know what I mean, to say all these things now. Do you see what I mean? But it's not a long video, My Delicious Little Babies, but I'm glad that I clicked on it. So for those of you, Delicious Little Babies, you know, who wish to, you know, take a little look at it, yes, and have a listen. Yeah, and then I'm going to close my book, yes. It's all ticked off. Well, he's done explaining it, but you see, the thing is, you could not fault his video. I personally thought it was, there we are, a good video, My Delicious Little Babies, okay? And the reason why, I mean, I know that we have to be, you know, with what's going on in the world, like they do not want any of us to travel or to do anything, okay? My Delicious Little Babies, no. That is not what they are liking. Do you see what I mean, My Delicious Little Babies? So we have to also be very aware, there we are, of that as well, okay? But I could not fault the video. Okay, My Delicious Little Babies, not at all. Okay, and the reason why, he's absolutely right. I mean, when you look at it, yes, I mean, it's you have to be there, well, in the UK anyway. I don't know. I think it's the same in other parts of the world, I'm sure, because I've been to other parts of the world. So, it's always been pretty much the same, which is, I mean, you have to get there 2 hours before in an airport. I've never understood why. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Do you say? Okay. Then what he was also talking about was, the duty free. I mean, all of these things, I could not. There's no way anybody could, say that your man there was talking shart. No, you just couldn't say that. Not at all. Okay. What else is he talking about? Yeah, the duty free. Yeah. And of course, you're supposed to get everything cheap. I mean, at one time, I must be honest, at one time you could get things cheaper, but no, not in, I would say, this day and age. No, you cannot get it as cheap as you once could. Do you see what I mean, Mardelicious? And then he said, what did he say then? That's it. And I thought, you know what? I thought, you're flipping banging right there. So, of course, then, you'd have somebody else, some who want to go and have a little bit of breakfast, if it's early morning and everything. And then he said, then you've got others who just want to drink nine beers. He is right, my delicious little babies. See, I'm stumbling, see, I'm not right. Because I've seen it myself. Do you see what I mean, okay? Me personally, I couldn't, okay? Not at flipping o'clock in the morning. Do you understand what I mean? But when I've spoken to others, they actually say, oh, over the decades, like, and they've said, oh, why don't you have a drink? I said, no. I said, I like my cup of coffee. Do you understand what I mean? But I said, well, why do you drink at that hour in the morning? I've asked questions, and even when I've been on holiday, I've asked the same questions and I always get the same answer. And the same answer is, well, it's the start of our holiday. That's what they say, my delicious babies. But everything what he was saying was absolutely true. He was talking about that they look, the airport, the building looks nothing, it looks nothing but like panes of glass, square, horrible. Yes, he's right. There we are. Everything he's saying is right. My delicious little babies, did you say? Then he talks about, that there's queues here, queues there. I totally got everything what your man there was saying. And I did actually look at some of the comments, my delicious little babies, yes I did. And I thought, yes, there was, I never looked at many. Admittedly, I probably, sorry, rewind and start again. I'd probably say that I looked at about 4. And yes, probably the top 4. But yes, I mean, everybody had something to say. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Yes. I mean, what really pees me off as well, about when you're, got a queue here and queue there, then they're flipping effing bleeping you everywhere. Do you understand what I mean, my delicious babies? I've had that flipping on more than one occasion. Do you see what I'm saying? But what really pees me off is like, when you buy something, okay, my delicious babies, and like it's larger than what it should be, my delicious little babies, okay? Well, the fact of the matter is that then they say, oh, here, you've got to put it in the bin. So you've spent X amount of ka-ching on your items. And then, there we are, then you've got to put it in the bin. So to me, what is the point, my delicious little babies? I've always thought this, there we are, long time, for decades. What is the point in having shops in the airport? This is all I'm asking, my delicious little babies, okay? To have like shops that sell, say, suntan lotion, and sell other things now and then, okay? When you're not allowed to carry it on the plane. And then 9 times out of 10, when you go on your holiday, okay, because I've experienced this, okay, on a number of occasions, okay, because it doesn't matter how much you try to hide things, you know what I mean, they found it, okay. Well, the fact of the matter is, my delicious little babies, is that you know, you get to your holiday destination, you think, okay, I've got to go and get some sun lotion, right? And in 9 times out of 10, there we are, 4 even see, you get effing ripped off. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies, okay? So something which would have cost you cheaper that you've had to throw in the bin there. What I want to know is what they do with it all. So either they could share it between themselves, maybe. That could be one possibility. Maybe for others, maybe they send, I don't know, could be to charity shops and everything. Do you see what I mean? So like, you know, somebody could happen. I wonder if that's ever happened. You know, somebody's walked into a charity shop and maybe they've bought something that's been rather, you know, that sort of stands out. Do you see what I mean? And then, you know, to find that they've, there we are, they've got to buy their item back. It's not funny, my delicious little babies, but I wonder if that's happened. It probably has, you know, my delicious little babies. But yes, it was just really, it was a good little video. Do you know what I mean? Then he was talking about the old muzzle, you know, the old mask, you know, and what he's doing, it's like he's doing a play role. Do you see what I mean? Okay, and he's asking your man there, which is him, but like, you know what I mean? It's like a double, okay? And it's all part of what he's showing you with the, there we are, with the video. Do you see? You know, could you remove your mask and all this? Do you see what I mean, Matt? It's just, this one goes, you know, something about, what is it, he's frightened that it's, you know, that the COVID is still, anyway, right? But it's the way that the video was put together. That's the point I'm making, my delicious babies. But I totally agree with him. Totally agree, okay? I mean, and not only that, but, you know, somebody put in one of the comments, you know, like, and when you got, like, young little bands and everything, do you know what I mean? Because sometimes, God bless them, you know, because it is pressure, isn't it, in the sky, my delicious little babies, okay? So maybe for some dear little babies, they could have a few ear problems, you know what I mean? Because even with myself, whenever I fly, okay, I have to put something in my ears because my ears become sore otherwise. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? It's like I'm really sensitive, you know, like once you're up in the air. Do you see what I mean? Yes. But some little babies, God bless, you know, they may scream the whole way from start to finish. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Okay, so, you know, lots of other things. And then he was also talking about, you know, the carpet in some parts of the airport. There's carpet and everything, but they seem to have lost their way in time. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? He covered, I would say, there we are, virtually everything that you needed to cover to do with an airport. Okay, my delicious little babies. So this is not me saying, I mean, please do not get me wrong. I mean, you get there a lot quicker. I mean, to get to Spain from the UK, and that's going back decades ago now, because I've done it, okay, when I was little, okay, takes around 24 hours. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies, okay, because you've got to get on a coach, you know, a special coach to take you. Then you got to get, you know, with the coach onto the ferry, then off the ferry. Then do you understand what I mean? Yes, okay. But when I was little, I actually enjoyed, you know, that journey. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Because with little Bens, there we are, God bless, they can always find something to do to keep them entertained. Do you see what I mean? Okay. So, you know, to me, do you know what I'm saying? Because I've been on plane and, you know, by land and sea. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Yes? Yes, I mean, with a plane, it is quicker, admittedly. But I do get him with everything else that he was saying. You'd need to listen to the video, my delicious little babies, to follow what, there we are, to follow what I'm saying, to follow what he's saying. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? But yeah, really good little video that was. Anyway, so that's the end of my video for this evening, my delicious little babies. Not a lot to report, okay? But you just all have a super duper and delicious night's rest, my delicious little babies. All please do sleep well, okay? And wherever you are in the world, okay? Have a super duper and delicious time because you only get one life, okay, my delicious little babies. Oh, I spoke to somebody today who works at the airport, my delicious babies, I forgot to tell you. I spoke to somebody. It was just really, you know, strange. And then I seen, you know, came up on my when I came back in, you know, it's up on my feed. Yeah, they're working out. I was asking about this. You know, I was just asking a question, really. You know, to do with, you know, well, is it busy? You know, the airport. Do you know what I mean? My delicious little babies. Okay. According to who it was, they said yes. It's always, there we are, very busy. Okay, my delicious little babies. And then I was talking about, you know, this, you know, the old Big Brother business. Do you know what I mean, my delicious little babies? Because I said, I personally do not want to do that, okay? And I feel it is my, there we are, my God-given right if I choose not to do that. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies, okay? He said, no, he said, you know, you're not forced. So who it was outside who told me said, no, you know, you're not forced, okay? Yeah, but that's that. And of course, you know, that airport anyway is one of the busiest there we are in the UK. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Anyway, so that's it. Lights off. Okay, my delicious little babies, because I'm just going to do a couple of reads now, and then that's me done for the evening, okay? So, like I said, I've got to go and do a bit of cooking now, okay? For all my little babies, okay? So, sending each and every one of you peace, love, harmony, okay? And night, night, sleep tight, and watch the bed bugs don't bite, okay? My delicious little babies. Full love and protection to each and every one of you, okay? May you all be fully protected, okay? So until my next video, you just take care. Much love, God bless. But please have a look at that video because it is good the way he's put it all together. It really is, okay? So, but like I said, it's probably a one-off that I'll advertise. It's just I've never seen him before. Geez, so to me, okay? So until my next video, much love, God bless. Take care, thank you. Night.